What up, y'all? Mike back again, and today I'll be doing a discography ranking. And this particular discography ranking will be on one of my favorite MCs of all time. I'm talking about Mr. Mathers himself, Marshall Mathers, Eminem. Now, what prompted me to do this video was the BET Awards 2017 Cypher. What was in the Cypher? It was a freestyle on BET, about Donald Trump. Basically, was Eminem rhyming about on the freestyle, and I fucking loved it. It was dope as fuck. Punchlines galore. Fucking, it was so ill. I don't like to talk politics on the internet because Trump supporters are fucking annoying. Half of these motherfuckers are garbage and they're racist themselves, you know what I mean? The outright racism I've seen from Trump supporters on Facebook is disgusting. You know what I mean? It really is. But that freestyle just made me want to do a video on Eminem. For one, I have like one video on Eminem. That's like one of my hip hop beefs episodes with him and Insane Clown Posse. I think that's the only one I really have. I want to talk about him. Just like a lot of artists I never talked about yet. Like Outkast is another discography ranking that will be coming up. Outkast, Cypress Hill, shit like that. And I know these are artists people already heard and know, but I ain't one of them YouTubers that say, I like to bring, music that people never heard before. Yeah, I do that as well, but I love talking about shit that I love too, you know what I mean? And a lot of that shit happens to be mainstream known acts. Like, who gives a fuck, right? Everything I listen to is not just underground, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. It just, seeing that freestyle just made me want to do a video on Eminem. And I want to do a discography ranking on him. And shout out to that freestyle, man. That shit was amazing. Salute to Mr. Mathers. The dude is just, he doesn't give a fuck. He says a lot of shit that a lot of people don't have the balls to say. And I respect him more than anything because he signed back in March 3rd, I believe. He signed my favorite rappers right now. Westside Gun, Conway, them Griselda boys, Griselda Records. You already know how much I love Griselda. Just diehard fan way before the motherfucking Shady deal. Late 2015 when I heard Rex Ryan off Reject 2, Conway's joint, And ever since then I was a diehard fan. And then they made it a cameo last night, yo. For a split second you see Conway just hand on the chin with Westside and Benny next to him, and they fucking slaughtered the BET Cypher. That didn't appear on the fucking main show, but it's online. They killed it, Conway and Benny. Oh, Griselda, man. They make the illest music out right now, in my personal opinion. So yeah, shout out to M, man. M knows hip hop. So, how did I get into Eminem? Start off with that. I got an Eminem, basically everybody else did, 1999. At first I didn't like him, to keep it a buck, and it wasn't, I didn't hear the album, you know what I mean? It was, you would understand why I didn't like him at first, you know what I mean? I'll get into that. It was 1999, you know what I mean? At this time, besides like metal and shit, I was listening to, Capone and Noriega, The War Report was heavy in rotation back then. It came out in 97, but I was still bumping the fuck out of that. Mobb Deep, the infamous album, and fucking Hell on Earth. What else? Mad shit, yo. Nas, Jay-Z, DMX, Boot Camp Click. Bumping all that shit, you know what I mean? Plus all the countless other classics that came out before 99 hit, And I heard My Name Is on the radio first. Didn't see the video yet. I heard it on the radio. on a station, a local hip hop station that's probably dead by now. I haven't listened to the radio since 2007. Yes, that long, yo. So I don't know if the station's still around. It probably is. Hot 106, New England thing, you know, basically Massachusetts area, Massachusetts / Rhode Island area. And I heard My Name Is, and I was like, who the fuck is this? I don't like this shit. Why I didn't like it? Cause shit like My Name Is was heavily edited. You know what I mean? So instead of I drink a fifth of vodka, damn me to drive, I just drink a fifth of Kool-Aid, damn me to drive. You know, stupid shit like that, and mad other shit changed, and I fucking hated it. I didn't like it. And then I got my boy Chris Gonzalez. Shout out to you. I haven't seen you since fucking high school. This is middle school though. And I asked him, yo, you ever hear of Eminem? And he's like, yeah, man, Eminem's dope. The CD was already out at this time, so I was like, you sure? You know? He's like, yeah, man. So I went to my uncle and asked him, you know what I mean? Because he knew a lot of shit I didn't know. He put me on a damn near everything when I was a kid. And I basically asked him, you know what Eminem is? And he's like, yeah, he's fucking ill. I'm like, I don't like that My Name Is track. Are you sure? He's like, yeah, I heard him even before that. Because, I don't know if I ever told you this story. You guys this story. But 91.1 was a college radio station. And let's fast forward to 2002 right quick. That college radio station was the first time I ever heard Necro, Nonfiction, Immortal Technique, and Cage. I got on all those artists the same day, a day in 2002. And I wrote all the artists down and the song that they played because the disc jockey said everything. Very informative. You know? So this station was dope. So, like, my uncle heard Eminem, like, in 1997, 1998. He heard freestyles, he said. And he heard some... In this college radio station, he gave no fucks. They played explicit shit. You know? So he heard Just Don't Give a Fuck, Bonnie and Clyde 97 and shit like that, you know, in their purest form. And he heard the album. He didn't physically have it, but he said his homie had it at the time. So, this is early on, too, when the album came out. I believe the album came out in April of 1999. I know I got it the same day Nas I Am came out. I know that. So, I was like, alright, I don't know. I still wasn't keen on it, though. And then I seen the video, and I was like, oh, this dude's corny, yo. I just didn't like it. And a little disclaimer, it had nothing to do with him being white. You know, because I'll tell you, I'll get to that later on. You know, but I'll get to my part of it. Then I got a story about him being white later on, which is fucking retarded. First of all, I love the Beastie Boys. You know what I mean? I love Beasties. Secondly, I'm a huge metalhead. And damn near half the bands I love are white. You know, metal / rock. So, I was a big Insane Clown Posse head. You know, them dudes is white. Twisted before I discovered Eminem. They had Most Tasteless out, you know. So it didn't bother me, you know. It was just that it came off whack, you know what I mean? I don't know, just the shit he was saying. But it wasn't like that, you know what I mean, when you get the album. So I went to my local record town, now called FYE. And when I went in there, I got Nas I Am CD. I wasn't buying cassettes at this time. And I go in the motherfucking... we leave, and we go to this store called Staples. It's so like mad shit, like art supplies and computer stuff. And my uncle's an artist, so he's getting art supplies and stuff. He used to work for this guy at a comic shop. did like signs for him and get paid and stuff. So I was like, he just blatantly asked me, he's like, yo man, how much money you got left over? And I'm like, I got about 10. He's like, yo, I'm getting you that Eminem album, the Slim Shady LP. I'm getting you that. I want you to hear this shit. Mind you, I didn't have a computer. Couldn't download the shit. You know, I think the computers weren't even popping. Like, they were popping, but I don't know if you could even download back in 1999 until Napster came out in 2001 or something, 2000. Not sure. I don't know shit about the early doings of computers. You know what I mean? So, we walked back to the mall, which is like across the street. And he got me the Eminem album, some Shady LP. And I said, fuck it, I'll take it. You know what I mean? So, I'm not gonna lie, I was excited on the ride home. For some reason, just looking at the track listing and then seeing parental advisory in the corner, it kind of got me kind of excited. And my uncle was the same nigga that got me into Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick, Public Enemy, the Notorious B.I.G., Nas, Mobb Deep. He got me in all that shit early on. 10 years old. I'm 13 at this time. 13, yeah. No, 14. My bad. 14. And, yeah, man, we be getting the fucking whip. You know, I'm looking at just looking at it. And it's like, yo, commit to go home. So I go home. And I kid you not, before I even play this, because I Am just came out during that time. Before I even play I Am from Nas, I listened to the Eminem album, the Some Shady LP, and I put it on, and the intro comes on, public service announcement intro. You know what I mean? Y'all know it. Y'all heard the album. Start laughing a little bit, and then I hear My Name Is, and then I heard I fell in love. A track that I didn't like, I started to like because of the explicit version, you know? And some of that shit, I don't give a fuck how overplayed it is, how commercial and you know, catchy the chorus is. He says some really dope shit in there. I lay awake and strap myself in the bed with a bulletproof vest on and shoot myself in the head. Shit like that, so dope. Well, since age 12, I felt like I'm someone else because I hung my original self from the top bunk with a belt. I fucking love that. I don't care how mainstream it is, the underground purist, but I love it. The shit in there is so great. You know what I mean? You said some grimy shit in there. You know? Even though the original one was supposed to say some other little slick shit, you know? Like raping lesbians and shit like that. They should have left that in there, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But it's like little changes, little subtle changes. But then Brain Damage comes on and Guilty Conscience, and I was sold. Thought the album was fucking amazing. So, we'll talk about the rest of the discography when we get to it. Now it's for the ranking. So, sorry it took like 13 minutes to explain all that, but hey. So, my least favorite Eminem album is Encore. I think Encore is just a big pile of shit. I'm sorry, yo. I don't physically own it. Man, I won't. I had it. Come 2004, I forgot what month it was. I skipped school to get it. Yes. It was on the first floor, right? If you walk by the bakery, you gotta be careful because the security guard in there sometimes, but if you walk by the bakery and there's this exit called the Trade Winds, and you go through that exit and you will never get fucking caught. There's a security county there. It's mad easy, yo. I walked up the hill, waited for the bus, gone. Go to my local mall, all the way in Swansea, yo. And I get, well, you know, New England niggas know what I'm talking about. I get the album, you know, Encore. And I was so disappointed, you know, because the Eminem Show that came out in 2002 was such a great album. And this album is just fucking ass, you know. It sound, you know, it's like a nigga just got bored, went in the studio, and just started blurting a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what it sounded like. He was on drugs heavily then. I like about 2 to 3 songs. Like Toy Soldiers is dope. Mosh. And I forgot the other fucking track I like. I think it was with like Obi Trice and 50 Cent. Spend Some Time maybe. That's about it. I have it in my iTunes because I'm a completist like that. You know, downloaded. You know what I mean? But I'll get it if I see it at like a fucking one of them. You know, I have one pawn shop in my area that sells CDs. I gotta drive to fucking Boston to do so. You know what I mean? I don't feel like doing that if I'm gonna go to a pawn shop. But if I ever seen it for like $1, I would get it. You know, maybe I will get it for the hell of it one day if it's dumb cheap. I really don't want it though. You know, I had it one time. I fucking got rid of it. It's not a good album. It's such a letdown. You know, Rain Man, garbage. You know, it's not a good album. Big Weenie, whatever the fuck it's called. It's terrible shit. I don't like it. It could have been a lot better. And between this record, he was recording D12 World, which I love. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I absolutely love D12 World. And his verses on there are fucking flames. So I don't get why he couldn't do a good album like that. This is the 50 era. He killed Patiently Waiting off Give It to That Trying. Why the fuck couldn't he make a great record? I don't know. The drugs, man. That's all I can think of. And it's such a disappointing album. Oh, yo, I'll try to find my motherfucking water. Oh, fuck, I don't know where it is. But anyway. Next. I gotta go with an album that is so overrated. People love this album so much. I don't know why, yo. I just don't know why. And that's 1996 Infinite album. And this album was only printed on well, not printed, but you know, pressed on cassette and vinyl. And I think only in Detroit. I don't think it had a worldwide retailer. I have it downloaded. You only can buy the CD in like the UK or some shit. I don't have it. I don't like it that much at all. It sounds like a fucking demo. It's a glorified demo. You know, the song Infinite is dope. I really like that track. He's rhyming kind of like AZ. You know what I mean? Other tracks are just very forgettable. The production of it is not that good either. Real muddy. What do you want? You know, it's a low budget release, but still, it's not that good. I will never get why people. I seen some crazy comments of people saying Infinite is his best album. I think that's Looney Tune shit. My opinion. Alright? I just don't like the album at all, man. I can't get with it. I can't rock with it. You know what I mean? It's just not a good fucking album. Besides the title track, you know what I mean? And I would have put Encore before this. You know what I mean? Because at least Encore is better sounding. Not song-wise, but production-wise. You know what I mean? It sounds like a full album, but I hate Encore so much that, you know, I had to put it above it. But, yeah, I don't have a physical copy of Infinite to show either. I just don't like Infinite at all, really, to be honest with you. People might call me crazy. I don't know, it wasn't him. He didn't find his style yet. I would not be ranking to some Shady EP and stuff like that, or like D12 albums. Just like, you know, or his collabo album with Royce, shit like that. Bad Meets Evil. Won't be doing that. Only his studio albums, you know, solo shit. So, after Infinite, in my ranking, I have 2010's Recovery. I listened to some of this shit recently, and I have to say, there's some absolute heaters on here. Yes, I think so. Cold Wind Blows is so fucking dope. I love Cold Wind Blows, man. Dope punches, ill bars. he canceled Relapse 2 to make Recovery. You know what I mean? He admitted on here that he said, he don't like Encore and Relapse, but we already hit my opinion on Encore. We'll get to my opinion on Relapse later on. Cold and Blows is so dope. Talking to Myself, I love that song, yo. I love that song. Got the dude Kobe singing on there. Absolutely love that song. On Fire is fucking flames. Probably my favorite song on the album. I'm gonna go back with Pink is even dope. Going Through Changes is amazing. He samples my all-time favorite band, Black Sabbath. Love that shit. Not Afraid. Not a big fan, I'm not gonna lie. No Love for Lil Wayne, I do like. Yeah, I like it. Spacebound, not really. Cinderella Man is good too. And then the shit that I hate the most is Love the Way You Lie, Rihanna. I don't think Eminem should be doing tracks with Rihanna. My personal opinion, I don't have to tell the nigga how to run his career. He's his own artist. But I just don't think it's a good fit, and I don't like it, to be honest with you. You're Never Over, I don't like it either. Eminem singing is just trash. I hate to say it, it's just my opinion. Yeah, but the songs I do like on here are fucking good. Are really good. Eminem, Recovery 2010 could have been a lot better. But it is what it is. Next is an album that I used to just hate a lot, but some good shit on there. I'm talking about 2013's The Marshall Mathers LP2. Now, when this was announced, I was more excited than a bitch. I mean, I was stupid excited. Cause I'm like, yo, he's doing a sequel to the Marshall Mathers LP. He's gonna kill it. He's going back to the old shit. Not really. Not really. Oh, man. It could have been so much better. I heard the single Berserk. Wasn't really feeling it. But Eminem always puts out singles that are not that mind-blowing anyway. So I wasn't really feeling that. And then I heard the album. I heard Bad Guy. I loved Bad Guy. Bad Guy's dope. It's talking about, everyone knows the song Stan. Stan's little brother comes to kidnap him and kill him. That's dope. Rama Reason is a great track. What else I like on here? Rap God is amazing. Yes. I don't give a fuck. Rap God has some of the most illest wordplay a rapper has ever spit, in my opinion. That shit is impeccable. Rap God is amazing. My favorite track on the whole fucking album. Brainless is dope. I fuck with Brainless. Love Game I don't like. You have one of the illest MCs in the mainstream right now, Kendrick Lamar, and you couldn't do a better track with him. I think that should have just been a bar fest. Just a braggadocio track of just how dope they are. Should have been that, in my opinion. It would have been fucking fire if that happened. The Monster with fucking Rihanna again. I don't like it. Evil Twin is very dope. Headlights is really good. It's him saying sorry to his mother and shit like that. Legacy, I fucking hate that song. And then a bonus disc. To be honest, I can't remember the fucking bonus disc. I ain't bumped this in a while. But the main album I do pretty remember, and pretty much remember because I just went over it recently, and it's not that good, but the songs that I like are fucking good, man. Yes. I used to think this was just trash. I listened to it in so long, yo, in years, since it came out. But then I put it on the other day, and it made me go, there is some good stuff on here. Especially, I love Headlights when he apologizes to his mom. I don't care what nobody says. That shit is great. So, the Marshall Mathers LP2 should have had a whole different title. And M said it's not even a sequel to the first one. You know what I mean? But, he not to sound like it. That's what he said. But, it's fucking Not that good. It could have been a whole lot better, but the songs that I do like are really good in my opinion. You know. 2013, Marshall Mathers B2. Next. 2009, Relapse. I love this album. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it, and I get it because of the accent. Now, the accent, if it wasn't on here, would it be better? Yeah, it would, to be honest. But does the accent bother me where I can't listen to it? No. You know. 3 a.m. Amazing. My Mom. Ill. The beats in here are fucking incredible. I love it. Insane. Great shit. I love every single song on here. Except... Gotta be something I don't like on here, is there? Yeah, same song and dance. I don't like that fucking song. Yeah, I like We Made You even. I like everything on here. I'm quite the Relapse fan. Underground is amazing. If you love Eminem, old school Eminem, you just like the first 3 albums, like the first 3, major release albums, major label albums, then you would like Underground, yo. Cut your fucking head off and ask where you're headed off to. No, cut your head off and ask where you're headed off to. Get it? Headed off to? Medic, his headache's awful. M's nasty. Deja Vu, so fucking good. About him taking drugs in front of Haley and shit like that, I think, back in the day, and fucked him up. During like the Encore era, I want to say, something like that. Deja Vu was amazing. Beautiful is a great song. I love the whole fucking album. Refill, those leftover tracks are really dope too. I need to get Refill one day. I have the song just on iTunes. I'll put it at the end of here. Fuck it. But yeah, man, this album is good. I fuck with it, man. It's a good album. I thought it was a great listen, man. I don't care what no one says. I'm a big Relapse head. It's quite fucking good, man. So Eminem, Relapse, 2009. Not as bad as people say it is whatsoever. Next. The Eminem Show, 2002. Now, I didn't have the internet back then in 2002. Apparently, this album got leaked. And when it got leaked, mad people were like, bootlegging this shit. You know what I mean? So, he pushed the release date up. And these are the times I miss. I love the internet today. Well, not like social media. I'm not a big fan of that stuff. But like, internet as for like downloading music and stuff like that, YouTube and all that. But what I missed about not having the internet was getting new albums from the store and hearing them for the first time without the leak. Just amazing feeling. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's so good. Such a good feeling. And I didn't even know this shit got pushed up. I was expecting it to come out on a Tuesday. I think it came out on a Friday. I got picked up from school from my grandfather, RIP, and my Uncle Martin was in the passenger side. I'm in the back seat. So I'm in the back seat. My niggas are coming to the window, giving me daps and stuff. And then my uncle just hands me this exact copy that I have right now. From the back seat. He just like hands me the motherfucking FYE bag. Probably Record Town back then. And I was just absolutely stunned. Absolutely stunned. I said, I was so happy to have it. And I went home and bumped it in my stereo and was blown away. This is a magnum. Well, it's not his magnum opus, but it's damn close to it. It's a masterpiece. I love every single track on here. Amazing shit. Cleaning out my closet. Great shit. Square Dance is amazing. Fucking love that song. Soldier is so fucking dope. Say Goodbye to Hollywood. Drips with Obi Trice. The first appearance of Obi Trice, I want to say. Maybe he was on a D12 album. I can't remember. I think it was on a D12 album. Sing for the Moment. Fucking love it. Superman is dope. Love Superman. When the music stops at D12 is so dope. Till I Collapse. He was recording this album between filming 8 Mile. A great film. Which is very talented for an MC to do. Absolutely love it. Great album. I think the album is just amazing. I love everything about it. Favorite track on this motherfucker, I would have to say, let's see, Superman probably, yo. The Superman or Square Dance or Soldier, either of those three. Dope ass album. I can't get enough of this album. I think it's amazing. The Eminem Show, 2002. Fantastic. Absolutely love it. Next, Eminem, 1999, the Slim Shady LP. I gave you the story how I first got into Eminem and how I got this album. The same copy from that time frame. And I don't physically listen to my CDs anymore. I rip them all to iTunes. But I had this CD for years, yo, and there's not one scratch on here. Had this since I was 14 years old, yo. I'm 31 now. I just take good care of my shit. But that's neither here nor there. This album is a fucking masterpiece, man. The Slim Shady EP in 1998 got the attention of Dr. Dre. Eminem met up with Dre, and they inked the motherfucking deal, the Aftermath, and this nigga took off. You know what I mean? My Name is incredible, as I stated before. Guilty Conscience with Dr. Dre. Love that. I thought the video version, these voices, should have been on the album. That would have been so dope. Brain Damage, amazing tale of just getting bullied and getting revenge on said bully. Great shit. If I Had is so dope. I love If I Had. Bonnie and Clyde. 97 Bonnie and Clyde, I mean. So fucking good. Role Model, my favorite track on here. Just bars, yo. M kills this shit. Lounge is this little skit. My Fault, great. Just Don't Give a Fuck, amazing. Still Don't Give a Fuck. Bad Meets Seal featuring Royce the 5'9", amazing. This album just is fucking flawless in my opinion. I love every single track on here. In 1999, it's got a lot of play. Probably my top 5 album of 99, along with Mobb Deep, Murder Music, and Pharoah Monch's Internal Affairs, and MF Doom's Operation Doomsday. It's right up there with those for me. Classic, 5 mics, yes. If I was at the source, I would give it 5 mics. Amazing album. Absolutely love it. Don't get no better than this when it comes to Eminem stuff. Well, I can't say that. But it's amazing. It's amazing. Great shit. Well, you could say don't get better than this, because this is your favorite Eminem album. I won't argue with you. I won't even hold you, yo. Because it is fantastic. Eminem, the Slim Shady LP, 1999. Cliche, I know, but fuck you. What's my favorite? Y'all know what it is, man. The Marshall Mathers LP, 2000. Now, I had the other cover, the original, when he's sitting there with the fucking pills on the fucking concrete and shit. I think he's in a straitjacket. He's like all hunched over. But for some dumb reason, I traded my boy way back for this one. What the fuck I was thinking. I didn't like that cover at the time. Guess what? I love it now. Need to track it down and get it over. This shit isn't amazing. This from my memory, from everything, yo. This was the most anticipated album amongst me and the people that I hung out with when I was 15 years old. It really was, man. It was absolutely so anticipated, yo. I remember the day this came out, I went to school, and I was just looking at the clock like I wanted it to just hurry the fuck up so I can go get the album. And I miss that feeling. As a 31-year-old man, I don't get that feeling. Well, I do sometimes. But not about like physical CDs and music and stuff. I don't get that butterfly feeling in your stomach where you're so excited. Like Christmas morning. You know when you're a kid you feel like Christmas? Like that overly excitement that you get. I don't get that anymore, man. I wish I did. I do about West Side Gun, Conway, you know, Griselda and stuff. Hell yeah, with that album that's supposed to come out. But that feeling was just absolutely incredible. And I had that feeling all day. All day. Looking at the motherfucking clock, just like waiting, anticipating this to drop. I was so fucking excited. And my uncle meets me. He used to meet me after school. Once I seen that nigga, I got more excited. He met me after school and we walked to the mall. The mall wasn't far at all from my school. That's what I loved about it. We walked to the mall and we picked up this album. Not the very one I have here because I got the other one. But I picked up the album and I was absolutely blown away. Like, when I put it in, it's an amazing fucking masterpiece. You know, Kill You is so fucking dope. He upped his lyricism. Eminem makes words rhyme that are not supposed to rhyme. Like, no one rhymes like this dude. His vocabulary is fucking superb. He's just an amazing MC. Absolutely incredible. And when he rhymed on this record, I was just blown the fuck away, man. Stan, just the tale of a crazy fucking fan, obsessed with him, you know, just going overboard. Y'all know what it's about, you know. Love that track. I love the track, the part in the track when the character Stan that Eminem's pretending to be in the song, when he's like, I even got your raucous shit too. That shit was fat. You know, he's talking about the Sound Bombing 2 album, which is so cool to throw that in there. Who Knew? Fucking great. The whole album, man. The Way I Am is great. You know, Remember Me featuring RBX and Sticky Fingers, so fucking dope. Marshall Mathers, a very, very controversial track, you know, dissing fucking faggot ass, you know, boy bands and shit, and the Insane Clown Posse. Everyone knows that story I gave him. It's on here on the channel. You know what happened. As I stated, I think ICP was in the right. You know, you don't put someone's name on a flyer and like that. It's my opinion, but lyrically, they got slaughtered. You know, lyrically just body bagged, in my opinion. You know, their diss was dope as fuck too to Eminem, but no, lyrically, fuck out of here. I'm sorry. That's a great track too. Drug Ballad, Amityville featuring Bizarre D12, Bitch Please 2, which is kind of odd because Bitch Please 1 is on Snoop Dogg's No Limit Top Dog. You know, I was like, what the fuck is doing on here? But it's dope. I love that. Kim, very psychotic. You know, just an amazing album. His grimiest, darkest album to date, and it's amazing. Criminal, amazing. It's just a fucking flawless album, a fucking masterpiece, and I think he would never be able to top it. It came out the year 2000. Eminem, the Marshall Mathers LP, fucking flawless. So yeah, there's my ranking on Eminem's discography. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. So one thing I want to throw in there too, like, Eminem fans are really annoying. Some of them, you know what I mean, and they just I don't get some of these cats that they're way overboard, and that's all I listen to is Eminem. And if you have a different opinion, they go fucking ape shit, and it is what it is, man. You know, you don't like Infinite, they'll fucking kill you for it. But hey, so salute to all y'all. I love you, and I hope you enjoyed this. See you on the flip side. Peace.